Alright, we are live. How's everyone doing? I'm sorry I'm a bit late, but here we are. We're gonna be continuing chapter 1. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did well, to be honest, I didn't need to, because that was surprisingly short. But I did the rest of cyberspace on a video. It's like 20 minutes long. I posted it earlier. So we finished that, and we're gonna continue chapter 1 here. Rereading, because, well, I've already read that. Again, machine translation, so names could be wrong, but I mean, to be honest, I already read this, so the only one name that could be wrong, I don't know if she's gonna appear this time or not, is the gray-haired character that appeared earlier, because I honestly don't know her name, because MTL actually just, it's definitely not her name, it's just a little confused, so, it's one of those really scuffed machine translations for the names, because he probably tries to translate it as a word, and it really doesn't go well. Yeah, we're gonna continue here. And yeah, well, let's see. I have read this chapter before. I just said it's been a while, but I'm mostly doing this for other people as well. But remember, you can play the English patch yourself and use the interpreter for translations. I would probably recommend doing it on phone because it's a bit better than, well, on PC, because I don't know why, but the translation on PC is just worse. The machine translation, that is. Or you could just put it on image translate. And do screenshot by screenshot, which is, or I mean, if you know Japanese, even better, you can just play it yourself, right? But yeah. Alright, let me just set things up and we can get started. I'm not sure where I am on the interpreter, so I am gonna have to check. Episode 4. Actually, I think I might be on the right one. Always pass the exam. I think this is gonna be the... We haven't done that yet, right? Yeah, the entrance exam has 2 phases, but then there's also the practical score. There's a more practical one, and then there's the knowledge one. I do know what their plan is to rig the betting, but of course I'm not gonna say it because that would be spoilers. But yeah, it's related to the scores. Beep beep beep. I think that was supposed to be an alarm clock. Good morning. Good morning. Also, I am reading the machine translation for CN. But if there's anything we need to, we'll screenshot and do it in JP. But yeah, which can be slightly different. So again, when I opened my eyes, Aku was sitting next to my bed. Yeah, this is already different. I think I'm just gonna go with the CN one though. Arkria. Good morning. Do we have the exam today? Yes, this morning is the comprehensive knowledge test, and in the afternoon it's a group division for the practical exam. What about the 2 of them? Lania went straight to the examination room after morning exercise. Tiara said she would finish her game energy before going. Of course she would. You can't be wasting stamina. Is that so? Wait, what does futon mean, by the way? Is that like the bed sheets? It's unspring mattress originating in Japan. Okay. I turned over the futon. Okay, let's get ready for the exam. Actually, I don't know what futon is. See, I'm learning English. I'm not doing this. I'm joking. I remember the school application said it was the examination room on the basement floor. On the base floor. It seems like everyone is not in the same examination room. Let's go ahead. Remember to keep your strength low. It's over here, and then I think it's down there. The exam hall is on the lower floor. Hey, let me see what she says. Take a deep breath. Oh, look, it's Sirma. Oh, I also remember how this goes. This is funny. Karen Merritt, right? This is classroom B 102, right? Just answer yes or no. Student ID. I brought it. That's the Yokai Gakuen symbol. Identity verification completed. I'm the examiner in this exam, Irma Ingrid, a senior teacher of tactics. Time is limited, start the exam now. Huh? First question is, before the Aftermath War, in a secret military organization called Schicksal, there was a position called Saint among them. Name a Saint of Schicksal. Wait, are we just going to answer questions directly? You know, test paper or something? In order to prevent you little brats from using all kinds of inexplicable abilities, our teacher will monitor you one-on-one. So you are not allowed to look anywhere else, just look into my eyes and answer the questions I ask. I'd like to make it clear in advance that you shouldn't try to cheat with any tricks. Your roommate, who looks very smart, it's called Arkria, right? She has 13 Honkai energy probes installed in her classroom 203 to sense her abilities, because she can communicate with minds. They're not joking around. I remember this, yeah. Now what she means she uses to give you the answer. Once discovered, we'll take immediate action. Is it okay as long as we don't get discovered? Why would you ask that? Let me just see what she says in GP though. I mean, it's okay if they can't find it. Instead of pondering over such unconventional methods, it's better to answer quickly. Time is running out. Yeah, okay, let me think. Who is this Schicksal? I seem to have seen the names of these people in some mobile games. Yes, it is... Oh, I forgot they actually gave us answers, but I think they're gonna probably be ridiculous and none of them are actually gonna say the correct one. Yeah. Auto Apocalypse, Siegfried, Kaslana, Raiden, Ryoma. It's supposed to be of the Shariak family, and they're just going ahead with those three names. Like, literally none of the options are correct. Wait, let me see the fourth one, because it says situation. Is that supposed to be correct, though? Wait, let me test something. You're Japanese. Wait, I think the fourth, I'm gonna go with the fourth one. I think it might actually be wrongly translated here, because it's a name. They could do that. Because wait a second. Hold up. Okay, oh, it's C2. Is that in Chinese? I translated it from Chinese instead of Japanese, and it's C2. C2 Jinghong. This doesn't sound like... It translates probably from Chinese. But yeah, it's none of these. Based in points, all of them are wrong. Let's go with the first one. Auto Apocalypse. Correct. I clearly remember this name is related to Schicksal. This man is the longest serving and most famous archbishop in the history of Schicksal. There are many rumors about him, and many of them are true. Is there a possibility that the rumor that he is a woman is true? Oh my god. No way, points deducted. Well, it's gotta be one of the other three, right? It's gotta be either Siegfried, Raiden, Ryoma, or C2, of course. I'm gonna read the other options, what it says here on the interpreter. The Siegfried, the Kazlana. Siegfried Kazlana, incorrect. I remember there was a saint named Kazlana. The person is the father of the famous Honkai hero Kiana Kazlana. Besides, she's called it's called Siegfried. Why do you think yeah, I think this is the gender wrong. They said she's called Siegfried. Well, I don't have the text here, so I can't really use the image translate here. Why do you think it's still the same? A lot of female characters in the games I play have boys' names, and his last name is Kazlana. Well, to be honest, we do have a female Siegfried. If there are only girls in the Kazlana family, how did the family name come down? Points will be deducted. And then the last one, which was the third one, which was, what was the option? Raiden Ryoma? Yeah. On purpose? This name suddenly came to my mind. This person is the president of Amy Club and one of the executors of the secret military society Anti-Entropy. It disappeared during the Aftermath War. So Raiden Ryoma disappeared, which means it could be dead or it could be not dead. We don't know. So that's how it is. Teacher, you know a lot. Here, but this is a basic skill. Karen, no, it's amazing that the teacher knows so much. Karen just like, no, you're actually very smart. Here, my points deducted. Karen, I'm clearly trying to please you. The last option, which was Situ. I'm curious, how did you come up with this answer? Karen, I remember she was a girl. Oh my god. Everyone thinks Situ is a girl, and she seemed to be famous. And all the other answers that came to my mind seemed to be male. Yeah, Otto, Raiden, and Siegfried, Raiden Ryoma. You're wrong. This person was a former director of Human United Organization of China and has nothing to do with Jigsaw. And he is the man. Karen, that's a lie. Irma, after you are surprised, just continue answering my questions. In any case, you will lose points. And back to where we are now. Question 2. After the Aftermath War, humanity's greatest hero. Okay, I'm gonna read what's on the interpreter. Next one is, the aftermath, the greatest invention of mankind since the Aftermath War is the imitation stigmata configuration implant, or implant for short. Okay, that sounds a lot more. Oh wait, because I'm translating it from Chinese. My bad. That's just dumb, honestly. All right, sorry. Back to actual correct translate. Question 2: the greatest invention made by mankind after the Aftermath War was the stigmata implant. I was translating it from the wrong language. That was why. But the interpreter was correct. Yeah. The teacher has one too, right? Everyone can obtain essential stigmata powers. It does. You do have to be. You have to have some adaptation to it, though. Alternatively, you can go through. Well, it's a type of surgery. I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the surgery type, but it's a type of surgery that can also help with that. Yeah. So Irma does have a stigmata implant. Thanks to this invention, I can also discipline students who have poor listening comprehension. Oh no, I better not see that happen. May I ask, who was the first person to develop the stigmata implant? I'm sure he seemed like an amazing person. Alright, what are the 4 options here? I actually don't remember who made up stigmata implants. I legit don't remember this. E-string, left truth. The second one, I've never heard that name. I'm not sure if this is correctly translated or not. Says Ryan Kamare. The third one, Kiana Kaslana. The fourth one, Lavinia Avignon. Kiana obviously isn't, because, well, she hasn't been on Earth for a while. Lavinia was, I think, a relatively recent name, right? So I'm not sure about that. Then again, I don't remember in which... I don't know if you know if we have that lore. In which year did stigmata implants get invented? It's probably not E-string, because she, well, Kyusho, and most likely everyone else, only appeared in 2057. So that was after stigmata implants were already invented. At least for Kyusho's case. We don't know about the rest, but yeah. We still don't know a lot of things about why they weren't present at the time. It's most likely related to the Moonshade project that was mentioned in Gakuen Prologue, but we don't really have much of an idea of what the heck that is, for now at least. So, out of the 4 of them, the only one I recognize is Lavinia, but... You know what, let's just go with a dumb question, and we can always read the others on the interpreter. E-string, left truth, that's definitely correct. Wrong, but understandable. In fact, the claim that the implant was invented by Dr. Lefttruth has been a famous internet rumor for decades. Isn't the truth actually like this? Yes, various historical materials have proved that the inventor of the world's first implant was Charisma Thunderland, the former commander of the First Legion. I had completely forgotten about this. That's kind of big. That's Arcrea's father, by the way. Was known as the commander-in-chief of mankind. This technology seems to have appeared out of nowhere, and it is indeed easy to give rise to various conspiracy theories. So... yeah, that's what it felt like. But it's kind of like a correct answer, right? Oh my god. Points deducted. How is that a correct answer? Just because it's a rumor? Oh. I'm gonna read the other options just for the lore on the interpreter. Wrong, but close. So this is the second option, Ryan Kamare, if that even is a correct name. Ryan Kamara, can speak. Ryan Kamare? I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. Commander of the Eastern Legion is hailed by many as the smartest man in the world. But that doesn't mean every important invention is his masterpiece. It says Commander of the Eastern Legion, not former commanders. Does that mean he's still alive? In fact, the standardized manufacturing of implants also owes a lot to this genius and his industrial group. But he was not the inventor. Karen, wasn't it him? Irma. It was Charisma Thunderland, a former commander of the First Legion. Points deducted. And the third one, which was Kiana Kaslana. She made stigmata implants in the other universe and sent them over. I'm joking. Irma, are you serious? Karen, after all, she's so powerful, anything is possible for her. Irma, indeed, Kiana Kaslana's whereabouts remain unknown. There is a rumor that she does not intend to get involved in the disputes of today's world, and is currently traveling aimlessly around the world. Well, let me tell you, she's in another universe, so yeah, that's probably not the case. Irma, in terms of ability, she should be indeed one of the most likely inventors. But unfortunately, the answer currently recognized by the academic community is that the inventor of the implant is the former commander of the First Legion, the hypothetical human commander, Charisma Thunderland. Charisma, that demon that caused the human civil war, said Karen. Irma, people who can do shocking evil things must have some talents. Points deducted. Karen. Fourth one, which was Lavinia Avignon, which was a marshal. Wrong. The marshal's achievements are mainly in the military field. The correct answer is Charisma Thunderland, the former commander of the First Legion. Marshal? Said Karen. Oh yes, teacher, you are... Irma, you actually know? The investigation is good. I guess I have to look at you with a higher regard. Before the great split of the Southern Army, I was the lieutenant captain, so this is Irma lore. Lieutenant captain of the chasseurs in the Central Legion. Love and respect for the Marshal is the only common denominator among many of us in the Legion. Karen, so after the Marshal passed away, The teacher felt that it was boring to stay in the military and came back to teach in school. Remember, the army is not a place where you can come and go as you please. Bunch deducted. Okay. Your grades will be in danger if you continue like this. Merit. Does she also refer to her by her family name here in GP? Let me check. Yeah, she does. Melly does, hon. Oh. But for your future, I will not show mercy. Next question. Question 3. Explain the principle of the void printer. Honestly, we like void printers lore. I know this. Wait, actually, let me just go through the GP one, because that might actually be more correct if I put it on translate. I know that. When we send matter from our universe to the other... Does she say world or universe? It also says world here. Into another world, that the Yonkai energy from the other world will overflow into our world. Throw matter from the... I'm gonna repeat that because I paused quite a lot. I know this. It's throw matter from our universe into another world, and then the Yonkai energy from the other world will overflow into our world. On the contrary, if we throw Yonkai energy back, the matter will be returned, and industrial products can be printed in this way, right? Is that not it? That's very unprofessional, but I'll assume you're right. Yeah. That brings us to the next question. Why couldn't humans use void printing technology like this before the Aftermath War? Because of the will of the Honkai. They use Honkai energy to interfere with humans and turn them into zombies, right? There is another reason. Don't worry about it. This is not part of the exam. The reason is that there was no matter in the Yonkai universe at that time. The Commander of Will, the Master of Honkai, has the ability to transform matter into energy, which humans do not have. Therefore, the matter that was previously filled into the Yonkai universe would be converted into Honkai energy. In the real universe, it is naturally impossible to replace the matter that does not exist in the first place, and can only replace Honkai energy. Breaking through the barriers of the world, exchanging matters for energy, and reshaping matter with energy. These are two of the most important pillars that support the world we live in today. I hope you can remember. Okay, that's all for questions and answers. And this is like a lot of very important lore, especially about the void printers. Like what happened after the coordinator of Will was gone. It's like, the Yonkai energy still exists, but it's so different from what it was back then. Because it's a lot more easier to control. Anyways, let's continue. Finally, it's over. It was so hard. Karen, where are you going? Huh? Didn't you say it was over? The essay questions are over. And next is the subjective questions. Hey. Look at the topographic map projected on the blackboard. You are now at Q3. There's a Continental Alliance front at A9 and E9. That is an infantry squad of the Southern Alliance. P5 is a small power plant. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't get the answer to this. Karen must have been suffering. Alright, I'm assuming that's just a bell, because it's sound effects. Well, not sound effects, but you get what I mean. I forgot the name of the expression, but to represent sounds. The exam is over, and the results are not ideal, Karen. How many points did I get? 6. 60 something? 6 points. Your practical performance is also bad. We may have to restrict your movements in the first semester and participate. You may have to restrict your movements, can speak, in the first semester and participate in close intensive training. Oh, we wouldn't be allowed to leave the school for the entire semester? Yes, remember to choose the military basics and guerrilla warfare practice courses taught by me. I'll just check JP. Yeah, okay. Yes. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. Everyone should have finished the exam, right? Let's go find everyone. There's 3 people here, by the way. Karen, you finished the exam too? Were you waiting for me? Could it be that Lani finished answering in advance? Of course, most people have already answered. Karen is the slowest one. Wow, many of the questions the teacher asked were ones that I never heard of before, and I was stared at with a look that said, why didn't you even know this? Why am I not the kind of game protagonist who lost their memory at the beginning and has common sense taught by the kind-hearted pretty girl next to him? I'm glad you ironed, Karen, because that reminds me of some self-insert. Maybe that's a joke targeted at those kind of people. Kind of game characters. Is that the person? Maybe so. She looks cool like that Princess Knight, right? Hey, Laniet, it seems like you're becoming famous. Because I was the first one to finish answering. Oh, it's really difficult to hide my brilliance. She answered all the subjective questions with I will rush straight into the main camp and decapitate the other team's leader. And then argued with the teacher about her fighting power. How did they know about our exam results? The one next to her, could it be Karen who thought that the quiz was over after she answered it? Let's go back to the dormitory. By the way, where's Akko and Tiara? Well, Tiara is nearby. She's near Laniet right now. If you know, you know. Sorry for the long wait. I just went to the senior dormitory area. It's good that you're here. Well, what about Tiara? Tiara is here. Here? Laniet pointed to the cardboard box at her feet. She's scared of people. She said that she answered very well and wanted to keep a low profile, so she shrank into the cardboard box. Could it be that she couldn't even speak in front of the teacher? Little Laniet nodded. Karen? Group division in the afternoon. I don't want to go. She doesn't want to talk to people. I don't know if group division is the proper word, but it's basically dividing into groups. No, you haven't forgotten about our plan, have you? Can I tell the teacher that I'm sick? Don't worry, Tiara. If you don't feel well, just stay in this box and I'll bring you over in the afternoon. I don't want to go. They will definitely surround me and play the video of me taking the exam over and over again. My ugly appearance was spread all over the campus network. I want to die. I will live with a paper bag on my face from now on. She's so like over dramatic about interacting with people. I love that. What's going on with that box? Why is it bouncing around? Tiara, let's go back to the dormitory together. Korea. Only those who think they are losers will care about others' ridicule. Are you a loser? Oh. Can't see that you are. I saw you win in the final victory. Pay off your debts. I don't need to be a mascot. Yeah. We'll pay off the debts in another way. At that time, all those who despise you will understand that they are bringing shame upon themselves. But if you back off before that happens, it's over. Now I'll go in the afternoon. I just feel a little weak in the legs now. Then I'll carry you back first. Oh, thanks. On the day of the exam, afternoon playground. This is the venue for group selection. I heard at home that the school still places great emphasis on teamwork. Therefore, even for the entrance exams, where scores are calculated individually, group collaboration is tested. Why don't you just form teams by dormitory? Because the dormitories are arranged completely according to the time of admission, the abilities, compatibility, and personalities of the 4 people may be completely incompatible. It's only an afternoon to form a team, and I'm facing classmates I don't know at all. Maybe it's better to work with roommates. Not completely without understanding. Nowadays, many students have learned to use the campus network forum to search for information. Well, anyway, let's show ourselves to our classmates. Ongai back to our global player complaining about 5 S ranks in a row now. I want Vita as an A rank so I can love him. I kind of don't want Vita as an A rank because, well, I've been waiting for Vita on people for wanting A ranks, and I'll say you asked for S rank. To be honest, I kind of don't like about S ranks in a row as well. But if anyone asks to be an A rank, please do not be Vita. Like, that's the only thing. Everyone else can be A rank. Just not Vita, because she had so much setup. But yeah, I do believe that either they should make some S ranks farmable, or lower down on the A ranks a bit, on the S ranks a bit. How are you doing, Emma? I hope you're doing well. In fact, I'm currently taking... Well, I can't really install it either, because I have FF14 installed and I don't have storage. So I'm taking a bit of a break from Onkai back there, but I should probably return soon. Not for the chapter, because I think that's like on June 20th. But because I want to save for Vita. So I should start doing dailies, honestly. Because otherwise, I'm going to be low on crystals. I have like, what, like 5,000 right now? Not a lot. So yeah, I should probably start doing that. I think I can probably uninstall FF14 soon. I'm currently doing the Kitara dailies. Oh, Karen Merritt is famous for being stupid. He came here often. Oh, come on, Irma. You don't have to do that. No matter how much I am, if a teacher says that to me, I'll get hurt. Oh, you will know. You will know. I'm trying to resist not spoiling right now. Better to get hurt now. This will change your behavior a little. I wonder if I'll be able to find friends like this. Alright, son, do you know why no one wants to team up with you? Huh? That's because your attitude is way off. All of the students who enter Gakuen do so in order to survive, or carry honor and a mission on their shoulders. In other words, they come with a clear sense of purpose. But I don't feel that sense from you. I imagine that you yourself feel that living here is part of your game. I'm sure they subconsciously think that such people cannot be trusted. Honor or mission? I don't see it that way though. A lot of them is also to survive, as is the case with a certain other character that appears very soon. And also I suppose our Korea, because she was being hunted, so our Korea as well, but also someone else that is gonna show up in a chapter very soon. And I don't mean chapter 2, it's before chapter 2, it's in one of the events. Sorry, I misspoke a little. There have certainly been changes over the past 2 years, but I think that there are still a lot of highly conscious kids. Maybe. That's right. By the way, Sensei, I also have a clear goal. Huh? I will take first place in tomorrow's practical exam. How about it? Frivolous. That was what I was in CN. In GP just said it's a light touch, so I'm not sure what that means. Oh, that... Teacher, don't hit me on the head, you'll make a fool for yourself. Also, if Vita becomes farmable S rank, what's your thought? As for mine, I want Vita's gacha not farmable. To be honest, if it's farmable or not farmable, I don't really care. As long as it's an S rank, I honestly don't really differentiate that much. How's Aki doing? Is this our Korea? I heard that you got full marks in the comprehensive test. I think our team needs people like you. Are you interested? Do you mean? Would you like to join our group? Join? Yes, to our group. Us? So this is the group that will be working together in the practical exam starting tomorrow. Practical? Looks like Arcria has no intention of joining our group. I'm sorry for taking up your time, huh? Arcria, what's wrong with suddenly touching my hand? Oh my god. If you know, you know. Your palm reading is very distinctive. Palm reading represents a person's identity. Do you believe in the legend of the... I'm not sure if this is correct. It's probably a name of a constellation. Palobalon or Pulberonian star. In the Perseus Nebula, the secret to saving the world lies there. Ah, excuse me. She's running for... Oh my god. If you know, you know. Don't worry, we'll all make sense soon. Sakura is such a person. No, that's not true. The way she acted and the lines she said earlier were so similar that I almost got fooled. She's making a run. This person is weird. Let's get out of here. Their stars have shown the direction of destiny. When the time comes... Hold up. Might be difficult to machine translate. Let me see what it says here. The lizard people and the swan people will be the first to blow the horn. By the way, I'm not sure if that's accurate, but to be honest, she is acting weird on purpose, so it might actually be accurate or not. Can a lizard blow a horn with its mouth? No, a swan can't either. Alright, Laniet. Are you Laniet? Lift your head. In front of you is the hair of the Gordius family, the holder of the stigmata. It says double chain. Let me check that NGP. Stigmata name. Double chain lineage, dual lineage. Either way, it's the stigmata of her family. The pilot of Eumenes. The Lulu-like sharpshooter, the student on duty for this Friday on dormitory 213, area H1. Laniat Gordios de Eumenes. What can I do for you? Sorry, my team can't accommodate so many people. Sorry for disturbing you. She went overboard with that. I love that. Excuse me, are you Tiara? Are you talking about me? Yes, well, let me ask you something. We still don't know what the ability of your stigmata is, Tiara. Confidential. Well, can you come to the open space next to us and practice a little? I'm sorry, did I say something to offend you? Am I going to be dragged into the alley and bullied? I'll do anything, just don't hit me. Then I won't bother you anymore. Oh my god, okay. Alright, there's one more person somewhere. Hello? I'm sorry, I also want to partner up with Karen, but my partner cares a lot about grades. Haven't even said it yet. Excuse me? Hello? You guys have no party yet? Uh-huh. Then why don't you talk to me for a while? I'm a Sigma implanter commissioned by the Southern Legion War Arbitration Committee, which is a member of the Triumvirate, as you often call. My grades in the military academy were among the top 10 at the time. Huh? She's already so cute, but she can still be so awesome. Are you flirting with someone else? It's cute. It's not embarrassing. So what about you? My name is Karen. Karen? Could it be that... Wait, let me check. I'm sorry. Our military-sponsored students are subject to performance assessments, so I cannot take the exam with you. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'll look for someone else again. She's so cute. What a pity. Little do they know. This person seems to be looking at her phone. Yep, the girl with pink twin ponytails didn't dodge or evade, but caught the blue electric drill's hand. Is it live broadcast from other venues? But then the momentum of the blue electric drill did not weaken. Instead, it became stronger, more domineering, and more powerful. Seems like they are competing with each other to test their skills and compatibility. You know, the pink twin tails reach for the blue drill's... Wait. That's supposed to be code names? The blue side. Could it be that she was going to use her joint skills to press the drill to the ground? Yeah, I think these are code names. Or something. Oh, the pink twin tails forced the blue electric drill to her knees. I'm afraid she's going to be taken back. I don't remember this. Hold on. Oh, it says the same in JP. MTL. But she's going to be taken back for Ladies' Tea Party. I have a feeling that they could have been watching something else. Ding dong. Seems that as soon as I've been divided into teams, it feels like we can set off now. We can hang out here for a while. If you feel like it's okay, we can go back to the dormitory. If nothing seems to be happening, I'll probably go back to the dormitory. Okay. Let's see what the options are. This is one of the reasons, aside from, you know, the entire map, that I don't recommend just reading on the interpreter, because there's gonna be parts like these with options that are just not even gonna be there. So this will be like completely missing from the interpreter. Not to mention just straight up missing some of the map, of course, because you can't really play the map here. Especially for Gakuen art. Nothing. I'll probably go back to the dormitory. Return to the dormitory. Let's look around a little more. I think we talked to everyone though, so we can probably return. Alright, hold up. I think this is where the reveal is. Hold it. Hold up. Are you gonna summon on Sunshine 7.6? Probably not. At least I'm gonna try to resist, because I do want to save for Vita. Well, they're so sad. Oh no. No. Crying. Still pretending. Karen, did our actions this afternoon count as satisfactory? Kara, look at the forum reviews. Here it comes. Wow, our odds have hit rock bottom. Discussions on the forum about combat power basically put us at the very bottom. There are so many people discussing us. And based on the quality score algorithm calculated previously, plus the score summary collected in real time in the current chat room, as long as we don't mess up completely, we won't be the last one. deliberately being late to attract discussion, lowering the score by giving up the less weighted comprehensive knowledge test, and then raising the score in the lesser known quality test. Now our plan has succeeded, right? So it'll be a great victory, right? Don't pop the champagne at halftime. Champagne at halftime, what is that? Don't get close to me. That means don't celebrate before winning, I'm assuming. The don't isn't there. Let me see what GP says. In other words, even though victory isn't decided yet, don't celebrate in a big way yet. I see. So we should use champagne to that was an expression, Lania, to celebrate victory. Tiara knows a lot. That was an expression, damn it. Speaking of which, I don't know since when many freshmen have learned to use the campus forums. Indeed, the information about our exam was leaked immediately after we finished the exam. It's a good thing after all, although it's a bit embarrassing. The influence of public opinion is indeed very powerful. Even so, why did it became known so quickly? Which do you prefer more, GGZ Kiana or Onkai Impact 3rd Kiana? It's actually very close. I have a top 50 list that I did a few months ago. Some parts are outdated, but it's mostly towards the end. However, the top 5 remain basically unchanged. My number 2 favorite is Onkai Impact 3rd Kiana. And probably number 4 favorite is GGZ Kiana. So they're very Reborn Kiana, because, well, I don't know much about Retro Kiana. GGZ Reborn Kiana. So they're very close together, but I do prefer Onkai Impact 3rd Kiana, very slightly. Mostly just because I got attached to her a lot more. Number 1 being Femirines. Yeah. So they're very close. I love both of them, but Onkai Impact 3rd Kiana, slightly more. Please enjoy. While we chatted, our Korea silently brought the food to the table. Isn't this very luxurious? What is this? What happened? It's not a good thing to be depressed for too long. Appropriate celebration is necessary, especially for Tiara. She hasn't had a carbonated drink for 2 days, right? She's gonna die. That's right, but I don't have any money. Everyone used all the funds as chips for the bet. I've been eating boiled bean sprouts these days, so why did I suddenly buy so much food? Extra income. Remember the senior who rented out the virtual room? I remember. I went to help her market the business to the new students, and I just got my share of the profits after taking the test this morning. Could it be that's why so many freshmen now know about the campus forum? Freshmen aka new students. Well, considering that the actual combat will begin tomorrow, I think it's necessary to improve my diet, but don't overeat. So please enjoy these meals. Okay. Is there any soda? In the fridge. She was so happy. This is delicious. By the way, did you see Aku's performance on the sports field today? I saw. I was a little worried for that her perfect score on the comprehensive test would attract too much attention, but later I found out that it was completely unnecessary. I'm not good at fighting, so my actual combat scores might be very low. So I need to prepare some scores in advance to keep a balance. That's why she gained a very high score in the knowledge test. On purpose. While the other ones failed. On purpose, by the way. That our Korea acting was also really cute, but if I hadn't been informed beforehand, I might can't speak. I might not have known at all that it was an act. The thing earlier, the way she was talking. please forget it. Come to think of it, Karen was also acting stupid, right? Yes. I have a feeling that she was acting like herself. Because they kind of leave this in the open, and their expression there kind of says it a bit. The Tiara is pretending to be a victim of delusional social disorders and an autistic children. Am I this kind of person? Oh my god. Fun, yeah. No, did I say something wrong? Ah, yes, it was all acting. Sure. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I played the role of a troublesome and arrogant young lady. To be honest, sometimes you do go a bit Shinobi with your name, but that was a bit overboard, even for you. I'm quite confident. I've prepared a lot of lines, but not many people talk to me, and I don't have much room to perform. You think I won't be able to act like the character? It was pretty much the same as usual, wasn't it? To be honest, I feel like that was way worse than their usual one, but not too different, I suppose. Well, I feel like the acting was too realistic. I felt like I could convey the message even without speaking. That's so. Turns out that I also have the talent of a trickster. Yara eats a little, like a little hamster, and she can't grow like this. My stomach is sort of filling with snacks. Why do you say it like it's a life belief? Delicious. Another bowl. It's gone? Have some more ramen. Then serve it quickly. Wait, Karen, look carefully. Oh, it's spicy ramen again. Could it be that Aku really likes spicy food? No, I just didn't smell anything. I don't know how she does that, to be honest. You have no sense of taste? In small words, so she was probably whispering. It's better not to eat spicy food. I think... Let me try again. If you're clearly not full and not eating the food even though it's right in front of you, doesn't it feel like you're giving in? Not at all. Anyway, allow me to try. Got it, I'll go get some water. Made it. Or should we just forget about it? Come on, Laniet, I believe in you. Karen, how about eating with me? Huh? A good knight needs a good partner. I want to share the honor of challenging this bowl of ramen with you. Come on, Karen, I believe in you. By the way, hasn't Tiara never eaten it? Spicy food challenge moment. Yeah? Yeah, Tiara is the only one in the dormitory who hasn't eaten spicy ramen. Aren't we partners with one heart and one mind? No, what are you going to do? Right, let me see what GP says, because GP has 2 sentences. No, it's not the first time, honestly. No, stop it. What are you guys planning to do? Okay, it's basically the same. Sometimes it's slightly different worded. It's okay. It's not that spicy, actually. Just try it and you'll know. Really? Come on. Then just one bite. Let go! Don't touch my soda! God. Isn't it okay to just drink what you opened yourself? That bottle isn't cold enough. The sound effects. What a knuckly fight. Oh my god. Maybe it was a bit too spicy, like back at the cafeteria. Yes, let's finish eating now. That's enough for the meal. Yeah, and it was Aku who solved it. By the way, it seems there are not enough drinks in the dormitory. Everyone, I'm going downstairs to buy some drinks. Buy a drink. Will Weiss be playable? It's probably unlikely, to be honest, sadly. At most, she would have a skin. But also the fact that, I don't know, but I feel like if there's any characters with death flags, it's probably Weiss. She was quite hurt, so. And their group is about to be hunted down, so I'm honestly very scared for Weiss in her group. There's a lot of death flags. I don't know if Weiss will live through that battle. If you've played Chapter 2 second half, please don't say it, because I am still missing that part. It's already been released, but I don't have my CN account anymore for now, so I can't play it. But yeah, I have a bad feeling for Weiss. She's gonna get a Kizuna though, but she's probably not gonna be playable. Or a skin for that matter. Maybe they'll make her a skin one day. Would be nice, but that's quite unlikely. We probably will get playable Wendy, a skin that is, at some point, because she won the vote this year. So much like we had Chloe and Kaguya, they were a duo voted for storybook kind of story, and we're getting them 11.2. Dreamlands also one of the other two votes, and she got a Kizuna. And the only one that's left is Wendy that won a vote, and we don't know if she's just gonna get a Kizuna or if she's gonna get a skin, but it's quite likely that she might get a skin. I really hope she does. Hopefully in 11.3, but we have no idea when it's gonna come out. Weiss does get a Kizuna next patch though. Cheers, cheers. This should be enough. Let's go back to the dormitory. She's just so happy. I wonder if they're still feeling spicy now. Speaking of which, we have actual combat tomorrow. So we won't fall down for this reason, right? So what will I see? Oh, sorry, I already read that. I thought it was a different one. Actual combat. Hey. Still no response. When on earth did my stigmata awaken? It feels like nothing has changed. I love how she was talking to her own stigmata, as if that was actually a thing. It's not. You can't talk to your stigmata. There's a really cool moment later in this chapter about her stigmata. You'll see. Forget it, let's go back first. The three of them probably can't wait any longer. Living with Aku and the other two. It's quite interesting. Let's go back to the dorm quickly. Hello, she said Aku and the other two. Oh, wait. You over there. I'm trying to screenshot this at the speed of light. Could you come over here for a moment? Okay, I managed to screenshot it all. And Karen said, seems like someone is calling me. I think I remember what this scene is. Yeah, I do, I think. I walked towards the direction where the sound came from. Getting closer and closer, finally I arrived in front of the person who made the sound. There she is. She's gonna be an interesting character. Under the moonlight, I could see clearly that it was a smiling beauty. With an elusive gentleness, she sat comfortably on the bench and patted at the chair gently. She's the one that appeared at the beginning of the chapter, as you may remember. As if to signal me to sit down. What is this person? A ghost that only appears at spooky nights or something? No, Karen. Neither. I saw the badge on her chest. She's a teacher in the tactics department. Wu Jingfei. I know the name Wu is right, so yeah, don't worry about it. We hear her name a lot more later on. Excuse me, Karen. My name is Wu Jingfei. Just call me Teacher Wu. Please sit down. I sat next to the teacher. I am a newly appointed teacher in the charge of first grade academic affairs. Today, you were the student being taught a lesson by teacher Irma, right? Ah, yes, teacher. Do you feel this skirt? She doesn't ask a question in GP. Let me see what she's saying in GP. That thing around her neck. I'm honestly not sure what it is. It's never really explored, so I don't think it's ever actually explored, so I have no idea. I don't remember if they actually explain it, or if that's just part of her design. Said, I thought that you were depressed. Which, I guess is the same as do you feel discouraged, but it's not saying a question. The teacher gently held my hands, turned sideways, moved close to my shoulder, and raised her head, and looked at me along with a cat. Oh, no, it's a cat. The cat's on her shoulder. It's actually a cat. It's confirmed here. I had forgotten about this. So it should be a normal cat, even though it looks a bit weird. Well, it's probably a normal cat. We don't really see the cat do anything special, so who knows? It is a cat, though. Why does she walk around with a cat? Hold up. No, that's actually kind of sus. I never questioned that. Your current results are not ideal. Do you feel any pressure? As she spoke, the teacher moved closer and she could smell the scent of incense. Should I answer? I don't want to disappoint the teacher. Is it difficult to answer? No, calm down. Our dormitory is now playing the role of a useless student on the edge of society who has accomplished nothing. So now I should... She's pretending to cry. I'm sorry, teacher. I tried my best, but I just can't understand it. I see. I heard if you fail the entrance exam, you'll be expelled. And it'll be recorded in your file, and you'll be discriminated against after the graduation. Teacher, what on earth do I do? Glance. She's crying. But you'll see. What, are you crying? Sorry, I lost my temper. See, I've only just started teaching. Need a tissue? Although I just started as a teacher, I also have a desire to become a passionate teacher. Passionate teacher? On my 6th birthday, I made a wish and made up my mind to become an educator who would live up to the people and bring smiles to the children. I'll never give up on any student who lags behind and brings happiness to everyone. Sure. Wow. I want to make friends with the classmates. Karen, are you willing to be friends with the teacher? Are you unwilling? Tears fill Teacher Wu's eyes again. Wow, she smells so good. What? I think they said incense earlier, so she probably wore incense. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm willing to do so. Why would I be unwilling to do so? That's great. From now on, I'll call you Karen. I'm not sure if this name is actually accurate, so I'm gonna keep saying Wu. Because I know the name Wu is accurate, but she's saying something else here. It might be like an acronym of her name or something, or like part of her name, kind of like a short for it. But it's different from her name, so I don't know if that's just the way it's translated or not. So can you call me name like my friends? I'm gonna keep calling her Wu though, because that's her name, and that was confirmed to be accurate. I don't know about this one. Either way, the name Wu is the one that's used the most here. No, that's a bit... If you feel uncomfortable, just call me Teacher Wu. Doesn't matter if you fail the entrance exam. I'm willing to grow up with Karen. Let's work hard together. Okay? Okay? Then Karen, are you willing to let the teacher be the instructor for the 4 of you in the dormitory? Instructor? Karen, you don't know yet? The tactics department of Hokai Gakuen has a system of instructors. You can assume that I'll be involved in helping you with your daily life and take lead in the assignments assigned by the school. That is, the teacher wants to become close friends with Karen. What should I do? It's a bit hard to end the performance at this point. And who is this instructor? I don't think I've ever heard of her. Teacher, thank you. I also want to be friends with Teacher Wu, but I still need to ask the other 3 people in our dormitory for their opinions. Is it okay to wait until I've asked my roommates before replying to the teacher? No need. It's enough for the teacher to know Karen's feelings. Oh no. The teacher wiped away her tears. In fact, the instructor does not need a student's consent to designate students, but I just want to understand Karen's thoughts face to face. Now I am sure that you, Karen, are the student that the teacher wants most. Let's work hard together. Let's go work hard together. Ho ho, fight on! So goodbye tonight. And again, I feel like that's a bit longer in GP. Let me see what GP says. Well, that's all for today. Goodbye. Okay, it's very similar. It's just a goodbye here. She disappeared all of a sudden. What a strange teacher. I should hurry back to the dormitory. The drinks will be cold. Do you think Yana and Mei will return from the Honkai universe? I honestly think that might happen, but not until like something big happens already in the Honkai universe. I feel like there has to be a reason for them to return. So I feel like that could happen, but probably not in a while. And we don't know much about the Honkai universe. There is some lore, but not a lot. So I feel like if it does happen, we'll get a lot of lore bombs. But again, this is just absolutely random speculation because we have no idea if they will return or not. Like, zero idea. We haven't heard from them, in fact, for... Well, we're in 2062 and the Honkai ended in 2015. So that's... 47... Am I counting correctly? Yeah, 47 years. So that's a long time skip. And we have heard zero at the current story. So if they do return, there has to be something big happening. But we have zero idea right now. Alright, episode 5. I'm gonna need to get some water though. Alright, we'll be continuing, but I'm gonna be out of you for like 2 minutes and get some water because I'm really thirsty, so I shall be right back for like 2 minutes. Alright, we are back. Let's keep going. Karen's voice acting, I swear to God, it's so different from Cian. Episode 5. Wait, let me screenshot this. Early morning, the day after the entrance exam. Nagazora City, belonging to Okai Gakuen. Faculty dormitory? Wait. Oh, I think we're going into someone else's perspective. I was about to ask, where are we? Okay, got it. Honestly, prefer Karen CN voice actor, same. I like GP one. It just feels so different. For me, it doesn't feel like Karen. It's probably because I got so used to the CN voice acting of Karen that I just literally the GP one cannot sound like Karen to me. They're so different. Like they give off a similar vibe in a way, but the voice itself is so different. And I'm so used to the CN one that I just cannot get used to the GP one still. Woke up. I looked at the time and it was still early. I could have taken a nap. Unfortunately, years of training formed my conditioned reflexes, making me an excellent adult. Slid out the messy futon button my clothes casually and staggered to the mirror. It's our perspective right now. Well, that sounds okay. It's enough. Hey, new person, get up and go to work. There was a voice outside of the door. Got it, Senior Irma. You go first. Speaking of which, judging from the report submitted yesterday, you're now the instructor of Karen Merritt's group. Oh, so this is the day after, yeah, as they said. Yes, that's true, isn't it? When you first enter the school, it's best to make some achievements. I've said this before, right? Teachers' allowances related to topics they are assigned to, and the topics they may be assigned to are related to the students' grades. Legendary graduate of the first tactical class, everyone in the academic affairs office has high expectations for you. So yeah, she was here on the first year of Gakuen, the first tactical class year. She was in the same year as Syrian. Way back then. I think you should be more careful when choosing the students you are in charge of. Yes, I know. Thank you, senpai. Your words do not match, your actions, probably. Do not match them quite well. Okay, never mind. It's probably talking about the students. Do match them. Sorry, no, it's not do not. It's do match them. I accidentally read do not. It's do. What does that mean? They're frivolous. Forget it. No offense. I'll go to the academy first. Her personality, because Irma's very rigorous while she's just like chilling. In fact, she wants to chill and she will do anything to chill. How old is Wu? Do we have I know it's not listed in the story, but we might have had some files about it. Let me actually try to look it up. I might be able to find it. Because I know when this chapter released in CN, and well, they should eventually post a GP post, but not yet. They add files about the characters, kind of like explaining some information about them. I don't know if we have them about Wu. Let me try to find it. This might take a while, but I'm also curious, so let me see if I can find it. I'm looking over at Blue Cessa's account, because he usually posts a lot of information. But I do have to go back a few patches, so... I think chapter 1 released quite a while ago. This might be difficult. I'm still in 11.0. I'm finding Femi Rin's fan art that Blue says reposted though. That's not what I'm trying to find today. January. When the heck does this release? 10.6. Okay, we should be close, I think. Okay, I reached it and I can't find anything. If they're posted, it might not have posted it. I know I could find it on Miyoshi, but that's gonna be even more difficult to find. Okay, I don't think I can find it. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't find it. I don't know if there's a character information on her, but if there is, won't be able to find it that quickly. I'd have to go look through Miyoshi. If there is any info on her age, it would be on Miyoshi. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Thank you for your good words. Let's go. I'll have breakfast and then go to work. Nagazora City. Look, playable, woo! I'm joking. I wish. She's not been made playable, by the way. It's only during the story. Same as Weiss. We have a playable Weiss model. A skin, anyways. But you can't really come out with her. I have never seen this before. What are you doing here? President, drink. I think he's gotten drunk because he said drink, so that's the most likely thing to have happened. This taste is... I mean, she's probably quite old, though. I mean, at least a bit old. I don't know. At least in her 30s, she looks like. At least. She's also related to a certain group, which I'm not gonna say it yet. If you want to know, I don't want to spoil it, so you'll see later. Which could also imply her age, but also not, because that was quite long ago. So, there's a lot of mystery to it. I don't know if there's a file on her. If there's any information on a character on Miyoshi that if they posted it, then we can get the confirmed age. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I don't know, because for some characters they reveal their age in their information thingy. Like I think for our Korea they said it was like what, 16, 17? I'm not sure. I would have to look at it again because I forgot. But I know they confirmed their age. But I don't know about Wu though. I don't remember if they did. They're instant noodles. Finished. This Yokai Gakuen Mira has a wiki, a reliable source of information for the GGZ lore and story. Honestly, I don't trust wikis, but out of all the wikis Mira has, would probably be the most trustworthy. I wouldn't take everything for certain though. I know Mira has is run by a good person, which actually knows lore and cares about it, Max. But I don't know if our wikis work, so I'm always hesitant to suggest wikis, even if the staff leading it is actually with good intentions and good lore. Because, well, they're a wiki. I don't know if anyone can add stuff there. If that is the case, then it would be dangerous. I personally would not trust wikis. But Mira has is probably the best one you can go with. I'd still rather I'd rather prefer to actually check the information elsewhere. But let me take a look at Mira's, because I'm actually kind of curious too. How do you even look through the wiki here? Oh, it's on the left. Recent changes. Can I see if anyone else other than Max edited this? Max. Doesn't sound like anyone else working on the wiki, which is until 1st of June, which could be a good sign. Because I trust Max, but I don't know if you can edit stuff yourself. I can't see anything. I'm trying to find it. It's definitely the most trustworthy. I don't know though. I'd have to look through this, because I honestly just don't trust wikis in general. But if there's only a single wiki you really have to trust Mira has. Do not trust, never trust fandom wiki, because there's a lot of misinfo there. And even worse, do not trust a single word from Villains Wiki, bro. That is... someone made an OC and posted it on Gianar's Wiki and then made up a Hersher for no reason. So yeah, don't trust that. But I think Mira is probably the most trustworthy. Still, I would rather not trust any wiki at all. But out of all the wikis, Mira is definitely the best one because Max is a part of it and he actually cares to make the wiki a good place. So it's probably the one that's more accurate, but I haven't looked through it, and I don't know what other people said about the wiki, and yeah, I don't know, I just don't trust wikis. That's just me, though. Mr. Faye! A figure bounced over and hung on me, rubbing against me. Hey, Xiao Wang! You're back! They know each other, by the way. If that wasn't obvious, to be honest. Have you eaten? No, I just finished the night shift. There was a robbery case that's been dragging on for 2 weeks, and I'm still working overtime to investigate it. The criminal suddenly disappeared after driving past a sewage treatment plant. The whole team checked the surveillance for a long time. If the sorry, I'm still on Wang's line. I might have accidentally skipped the line. But if the criminal abandoned the car, it would be impossible to move so much cash easily. And now the current line. Have you considered the possibility that the Stigmata user was responsible? I remember it rained 2 weeks ago. If the other party has the ability to control water, they can use a drainage system to transport items. Yes, I'll check it out now. Don't worry, do you want to work overtime so much? I brought a little more lunch. Stay with me for a while. Open your mouth. Anyways, it was still early before work, so I wandered around the streets with Xiao Wang. They're awesome together. Honestly, I ship them, especially after a certain story later. Oh, by the way, Sister Faye, if you're a teacher, you should start selecting students for your research projects now. Is there any news? Will he continue to work in Nagazora City? Or will he go somewhere far away? I'm a teacher now, and I'll stay in Nagazora City most of the time. As for the topic, I have to wait until I finish the entrance examination. But I already have a topic that I'm determined to win. Could it be Dr. Ustring's topic? You know that too? Oh, that's right. After all, I often interact with students from our school. You often interact with students from our school. Yes, to catch those who skip classes, those who vandalize public property, those who work as part-time mercenaries, those who act as masked vigilantes. If possible, I really don't want to deal with those psychopathic students in your school. You know all this. It seems that this topic is very famous. It is said that more than one group of teachers and students need to be mobilized. At least 12 groups deployed around the world to collect information, and observation groups within each course must also cooperate each legion. There are many benefits. I heard that as long as you work for 2 years, you'll be able to be a senior teacher when the basic assessment is completed. And you? But I'm too lazy to do it. I'll leave it to those who are ambitious and let them work hard in the rainforest or snowy mountains. Huh? I'm going to choose the easiest subject and get through this year. I love how she says that. Huh? Strange that I remember Sister Faye was very hardworking when she was a student. You used to be a bad girl in Shiba Academy. People change. If I had to choose a sentence as my motto, I would choose this sentence. Working hard is to be able to be lazy better in the future. Honestly, Ship Woo with Ingrid? Wait, really? That's fair though. Right now, if I only had context on this chapter, and if I had to ship Woo with someone, between these two, I would probably choose it. I would probably choose Irma, to be honest. But I don't know, that feels a bit weird, because, well, they don't really get well along together too much. But I guess they had the most interactions, you could say. So that's fair. I'm thinking, I don't want to say, because that's spoilers. Okay. I don't know if you know about it. I can tell you when we get there. Can it be done? The topics assigned by the school teachers depend on the abilities of the teachers and the corresponding students, right? Yes. So I made a special effort to observe this year's freshmen carefully. To be lazy in the future? Of course. And then just yesterday, I found 4 students who were absolutely useless. Oh my god. These 4. I showed Xiaowang the student photo stored in my mobile phone. Let me see. Thinking optimistically, the 4 of them ranked last in the exam. It's kind of funny because they ranked last because they kind of want to balance it out and try to have their score low so they can then go really high, and suddenly all the people's bets will be wrong because they will be higher up. And this is kind of going against Wu's idea that they will fail again and again. So she's kind of got in a bad place right now, as you guys will see. Because then that things will really not work out, right? Because she wants them to fail again, but as we saw with their plans, they wanted to fail on the first part to get everyone's expectations of them really low. If the 4 of them ranked last in the exam, they would have to participate in closed intensive training. This way, I don't have to go out on field trips for the entire semester and I can sleep in every day. Wait, I know these 4 people. Yeah, the ones you... They had formed a team just after they met in Nagasora City a few weeks ago. They broke through the joint team composed of the Eastern Legion, the Southern United Legion, and the Triumvirate. Although most of the people they faced were ordinary Marines, I felt that the combat capabilities of these 4 people were at least above average among this class of students. Is that really okay? Yeah, they were quite powerful, let's just say that. I know. Wait, it's a bit longer in JP. Let me see what it says in JP. I've investigated it. If these 4 people really are complete losers, then the Academic Affairs Office will assign me some difficult projects later. And I don't like to see some young people die in front of me, so I don't have to solve them myself. Do you think these 4 people will do poorly in the exam? I remember that the practical exam score in your school accounts for a large proportion of the total score. As long as they perform normally, they can get a good score. What if they never meant to perform? You mean they're tanking? Yes, I started to have doubts after I reviewed the video recording of the exam. These 4 people must have done poorly on the written test on purpose. She's still not getting it that they wanted to just get people's expectations low of them. She's actually got one thing right. The girl leading the group of 4 was called Karin Mered. To confirm this, I had a special chat with her last night. She was a high school student and she couldn't hide some emotions. I found out that she didn't care about her low test scores at all, but was afraid that I would notice something. Not only that, she's a do-nothing person. Do nothing? Yes, unlike most freshmen, she was not acting for survival nor not for revenge or some great ideal. She came to the Okai Gakuen with the mindset of attending a normal school. Based on the above content, I can draw a conclusion. Karen's group was a group with good average strength, but they were the ones that deliberately wanted to fail the exam. The reason for doing this, of course, is the same as mine, to be lazy. And I might have, I'm probably skipping too much ahead. Let me see where I actually am on the game. If I'm lined up with the interpreter. Okay, there we go. Now I'm lined up. That's why I want to be their instructor. So that's when it's time to be lazy. We can be lazy together. When it's time to work hard, I can poke at their true strength and let them do the work themselves. And I'll always be lazy. People have nothing to do. When we first entered high school, our classmates that year, the first tactical students, were all... they didn't want to say anything. Well, I'll go back to the Morio first. Who is the character that you want to see post the Okai Gakuen time skip the most? Well, she actually already appeared. It's Femirines, though she's quite different in around this time because she lost her memory. And there's a lot of things that happen as well. She's also now decided to go by a different name, Yi, which does represent change. But yeah, she's already appeared, so I'm very glad that was the case. Afterwards, it would probably be... I'd say Kiana, Kisho, and Sirin. Kisho and Sirin already appeared, very gladly. And well, Kiana, she hasn't, but I hope we get to see her again. And probably May afterwards. But yeah, the character I wanted to see most post the time skip is definitely February's, which gladly she already appeared. Even though it's a bit different. And can I think of anything else? Anyone else? I think Totori as well. Because we haven't seen much of Totori past Reborn 14. We only saw a sequence in Reborn 15. And I really wanted to see, like, if she managed to... Well, firstly, also recover in her brain, because she had a lot of, well, brain damage. But she could still think relatively normally with, well, some slight difficulty. But she wanted to study the brain as well and help herself recover. And then she would continue traveling around the world. But she's also, you know, affected a lot by Wendy's loss. So I'm wondering if she will be able to live with Wendy in her heart, or if she will still be depressed. That is also one thing I'm worried about. And I kind of want to see her in Gakuen arc. I really hope she hasn't forgotten Wendy, but like, kind of keeps Wendy in her heart as like a motivation to keep going, rather than something to be depressed about. Because that would be true strength. But, well, we don't know if Totori even is alive or if she's gonna appear. I really hope we get to see her again, honestly, and see how she's been doing and everything. But I guess we shall see. But yeah, the first one was definitely Femiorines, which gladly we already saw her. And I think we're gonna continue seeing her because she's connected with Arcrea, so she's kind of quote-unquote part of the main cast. Well, not really, but if you're someone who is connected to someone in the main cast, you're gonna appear a lot, right? So I'm so glad that she's probably gonna keep being relevant in the story as well, no matter what happens, unless Arcrea dies. Please don't kill Arcrea. But yeah, personally, I want to see Fuwa the most. That would also be really interesting because she wasn't really adapted to the current times, and she went traveling around the world, and we don't really know much about what she learned there and stuff. And well, I wonder if she kept going around, what kind of person would she be today? Because we saw her in Legacy, we saw her in Reborn, but she was mostly always fighting against Honkai. So now that the Honkai is no longer around, how would she be? But also, Project Moonshade. Was Fuwa also considered part of their targets? Because I'm sure she would be fighting against the ones that tried to, well, do all the things about the war, if she was still around. So was she also a target of Moonshade? I have many questions about Moonshade. I hope we get to hear lore news soon. Like, we need lore news about Moonshade. What the heck? We know Kyushu was a target, and well, then we only saw Kyushu in 2057. We also heard from Ishika that they were quote-unquote exiled heroes. Exiled where? Exiled how? I have so many questions. Great, time to go to work again. Arrived in H1. Please take your belongings with you when you get off the bus. This morning is a practical test. Let me see the level of this class of junior, what the level of this class of junior girls is like. Little did they know that they actually intend to perform well. There she is, Irma. Irma's over there. Are you here, newcomer? I like her smile. Like, she's very rigid and like, you know, that kind of personality. But you can kind of see her smug smile here, so she has an interesting personality too. Arrived on time, not late, senior. As a newcomer, it's best to arrive early, so as to leave a good impression on your colleagues. Okay. By the way, as the competition started now, I mean, as the practical exam started, he's saying competition. No, we're still in the physical examination stage. The construction department, oh no. The construction department, not that one. I'm joking. If you know, you know. Is collecting data on the students. Let me see. How many of your students just came in for the test? Thank you. I'll go take care of my students now. Sure. Laniette. She has a freaking gun. I love her weapon. Should I shoot this target? Laniette Gordios de Omines, the only heir of the famous successor warlord Lord Gordios, and the holder of the double chain lineage Stigmata of Analysis. I think that pretty sure that just means her family Stigmata. Stigmata of Analysis. Like mine, that Stigmata relies heavily on information. Like your Stigmata, interesting. I forgot about this part. So, whose Stigmata has something to do with information? We don't know much about her Stigmata, by the way. But apparently we do know that it's about information. Honestly, want to see C2. I quite like the story in Reborn. Same, I'd like to see him. Though, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have a bad feeling that he might not be alive. Because, unlike the others, C2 was probably not affected by, well, not the target of Moonshade. Because firstly, when, by the way, Gakuen prologue spoilers, but I mean, this is technically before this story right here. Also, let me lower the music a bit. I don't know why it's a lot louder in this part of the story. I'm gonna lower it a bit while I talk here. So Ishika awakened 3 years later after, well, she was shot. And when she awakened, when she was trying to warn C2, after she just woke up, she tried to warn C2 and the rest of the people that were at the hospital she was in that Kyusho was in danger. It was, by his expression, clearly too late. It had been 3 years, so it was already too late. Yet, while Kyusho likely wasn't around, C2 was, which makes me think it probably wasn't a target of Moonshade, Project Moonshade. And he also was collaborating with others to kind of form a group, so that would likely end up becoming the First Legion. Now, where is C2? Why have we not heard much about him? I have a feeling he might not have survived past the war. I could be wrong, but he wasn't affected by Moonshade. He probably participated in the war, though we barely know any details, if any details at all, aside from the part that he was one of the people that founded it. After the rebellions and everything that happened, that was a lot of chaos in 2017. So we really don't know much, but I have a bad feeling about C2, if whether C2 is alive or not. I honestly have a feeling that he's not alive. Hopefully I'm wrong though, but yeah. But yeah, his story in Reborn was pretty cool, I agree. The more you understand the target, the more destructive the power you can have. If you can completely understand someone, maybe you can easily kill them no matter how strong they are. That is an unreasonable stigmata. Now here's the problem. Laniette's kinda dumb. I'm sorry, Lani. You're kinda silly. You destroyed both targets though. It's kind of funny because she got a stigmata that works best with intelligent people. And I'm sorry, she's not that intelligent. She has good intentions though, in terms of her goals. Well, that's good. It's over. All 10 shots. Wait. I fired 10 shots and got 10 points for all. How about that? At the same time, she's also destroying the other person's target. Yeah, she destroyed both targets. Fortunately, the holder is a simple-minded and stubborn fool, and is completely unable to take advantage of the stigmata. You don't have to say it like that, boo. If Arcaria had the stigmata, she would be so OP, I tell you. Go! Giganticus, destroy it! Tiara Starlumus. This naming method, I'll check the archives. Sure enough, she was a child from the lowest slums of the Eastern Legion. That was the name. This was the name that was that the fatherless and motherless street kids like to give themselves. She was an orphan, that is true. According to the dossier she submitted, she was actually raised by a broken and scrapped early childhood education robot. Then in order to survive, she has been engaged in the crypto industry, I'm assuming. They say gray area business on the internet, but we know she was invested in cryptocurrency. According to the information, the stigmata ability is Avi Stigmata. You can tell it's a lie at first glance. Yeah, it's not. Well, if you've read Chapter 0, you know where their stigmata is. It's not Avi Stigmata. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped too many lines. I'm still reading Wu's lines. I thought I was behind, but I wasn't. So, back to Wu's lines. The most famous holder of the Avi Stigmata is the Onkai hero, Bronya Zajcik. According to the existing records, this holder of Avi Stigmata can summon mobile weapons out of thin air and does not need to keep them by your side. So this is the most similar thing to Reason, but again, it's a Stigmata ability. It's not the Nurture, so do keep that in mind. But yeah, Bronya Zajcik as the heavy Stigmata. Well done, good job. They said that in Chapter 0, like an actual English name. Oh, well, I say English, but it was, I think, Latin or something. Magnifi Giganticus something. I honestly cannot say it. I forgot what it was, but they said it in an English name. I think Giganticus and I think Magnifi something Giganticus, I think it was called. They actually put English letters in there during Chapter 0 when we first met Tiara. I forgot what it was though. Our coordination with the mecha is also poor, and that kid wasn't very good at fighting. However, the school does not require reporting of true Stigmata abilities, so it's okay to conceal it. Arkria, I cannot spell her last name, I'm sorry. Stigmata is Stigmata of the Heart. Its identifying name is unknown, and it's an ability that currently appears to be a wide area mental synchronization. On an application level, it's possible to establish a command system with the people around you through spiritual connection. It honestly sounds literally like global connection, but on a lower scale. The drill is now over and the guns have been returned to their positions. This ability should be very useful as a frontline commander in the death zone, but as a price, the individual combat capability is very lacking and requires more effort. But if it's her, we can observe it further. She's intelligent. And she said, finally, it's my turn. She was excited for this. The last one is Karen Mered. So let's just split them all up, right? She was born in an unregulated, lawless area in a single-parent family. Her mother was a bounty hunter who worked in the so-called express delivery industry. Since she was a child, she has been traveling between several cities as her mother's assistant. Stigmata identification is unknown, and their abilities are unknown. She herself doesn't know what she can do, and she fights purely relying on her extraordinary reflexes and combat experience accumulated over time. She has a good personality, so she becomes the hub of communication between the other three people. Is this the end? Then the exam will start, huh? She's so happy for destroying that target. She went up to it because she's a melee fighter for the most part. Teacher! That's what she was saying there. Karen, I saw your performance now. It was outstanding. I'll work hard today and make sure to surprise the teacher. Still pretending. Well, I'll watch your performance carefully. Is it the teacher Karen was talking about yesterday? Well, my name is Wu Jingfei, and I'm a new teacher who's been working for a short time. What an impressive teacher. Hello, Teacher Wu. I'm Korea. Yeah, I cannot spell it, I'm sorry. How do you spell her last name? I've heard it so many times, like in the PV, but I can't spell it. Yes, I know you. It seems that you're all very energetic children. That's the bell ring. Come on, everyone. The teacher will encourage you all from the sidelines. Well, let's go. Karin Mered versus Snakebone. And by the way, names will likely be wrongly translated, but either way, they're just NPC, so it doesn't really matter too much. Mengji. Hello. This plans looks good. Could it be that they want to appear strong at the beginning, then suddenly fail to create some show effect? Ready, go. Well, sounds. It says boom, but it's probably just a loud sound of combat. Wow. She was defeated in seconds. This is the end. Both parties leave. At the very first moment, she cut into the opponent's inner circle, interrupted her breath, grabbed her joints, smashed her directly to the ground. It was a one-sided victory without any suspense. Techniques don't seem to be military ones. It seems that they were taught at home or gradually learned through street fighting. His level is really good, Karin Mered. Not what she was expecting. Her face. How powerful is Kyusho recently? She's really powerful. Probably the strongest person in the entire world, and also she's the only Ursher left because everyone else's Ursher core was removed at the end of Reborn, but they couldn't remove Kyusho's Ursher core, so they kind of left it as it is. And she's the most powerful person in the world for sure, so extremely powerful. Probably around the same. Maybe, I don't know if she's stronger than she was at the moon, or if she's, well, around the same, but either way, she's really powerful. We haven't seen her in combat much, though. In Gakuen arc, we've only seen that bit at Gakuen prologue, which she was holding back because she only really wanted to scare them and get them to leave. So we haven't really seen her in action yet. I'm looking forward when someone messes up with Lokai Gakuen really badly and she has to intervene. That would be interesting, because then we'll get to see Kyusho actually in action. Wait, not. Oh no, it's like, wait, they're still pretending? Y'all are gonna fail on purpose. Wait a minute. In seconds. That's not going as planned, is it, Wu? Huh? Wu in shambles. I rushed into it, chatting about our friendships, bonds, and the future. Okay, hold up. Let me see where I am on the interpreter. Why am I not finding it as this line here? Hold up. Okay, I think it should be before this. Hold on. Is it missing? Yeah, this part is missing. Okay, I'm going to have to do screenshot by screenshot. I don't know why it's missing from interpreter. Either that or it's at a different location for some reason. Karen Merritt versus Ophelia Duckert. Ophelia Duckert. In my mother's name, I'll be the best at the academy. Yeah. That's probably the sound of someone attacking. Easy win, easy win. Hello there, Kian. How are you doing? That's it. Both left. Another win for Karen. I'm sorry, Wu. That's not going as planned. Karen Merritt versus Karen Ogami. It's actually differently, at least in GP, in the machine translation. They're different names. It's Karen and Karen Merritt. Either way, it's an NPC, so not like it matters. You're Karen. I feel a very strong spirit. I'll make you feel serious. I don't think she'll have to go serious anymore. I'm sorry. She's OP. That's it. Both left. Another one for Karen. Alright, I guess my body's getting warmer now. That was just a warm-up, you know? Karen. Well, the bets are placed. And now everyone's cheering for Karen. Ah, Sensei. What do you think? How am I fighting? She's shocked. Oh, why are you suddenly so motivated? Is teacher won't be happy? Of course, the teacher would be very happy to see her such a thing. Yeah, I'm almost on the verge of tears. Oh, that backfired, Woo. I'm sorry. I heard that if we work hard, it will also benefit the teachers. We're our supervisors, right? Yeah, well, we'll get us in U-String's group. Yeah, that's a big plus. More importantly, I would like you to tell me why Karen suddenly became so motivated. Well, it's because the teacher is watching. It's not, but let's pretend it is. Huh? I was moved by the teacher's words yesterday, so I decided to do my best and fight seriously. Is it possible to change so much just by becoming serious? Oh, look at Karen's expression. I don't know about that either. Well, right now I feel like I'm able to demonstrate more power than I actually can. The human body is a strange thing, sure. Poor Tiara. How the things have turned. Tiara's also winning. She was saying ha ha ha. Look, teacher, everyone is working really hard. Wu is in shambles. Bow down to Giganticus. If you ask for forgiveness, maybe Tiara-sama will overlook it. Tiara-san, please be careful not to make any problematic comments. She's that toxic gamer kid. honestly. Got it. She was annoyed. Seems like people changed as soon as they started using combat mechs. Or when she's on the internet. After all, teacher is happy too, right? Yes, I'm happy, I guess. Karen Merritt, please start the next match immediately. Yes. Well then, teacher, I'll go, okay? I'm sorry, Woo. She's dead inside. She thought she understood them. Newcomer? Why are you sitting here? He suddenly stood up. No, I will never end up like this. Because I was the first year student of the legendary tactical department. Did you suddenly start burning your fighting spirit this time? Here, Miss Senpai, could you please show me the competition schedule for the practical exam? Match schedule? Well, according to the rules, there's no problem in showing it. But if you show it to the supervisor, it might affect the result of the exam. I would never give advice to those brats. Damn, okay. Did these kids do something to you? Senpai, please help me. Damn, you really can't help it. Okay. Thank you, Senpai. It's really a little weird. She's plotting. Hey, Woo, you're an adult too, so I think it's best if you don't make comments in public. Does that mean it's okay as long as it's in private? Woo's personality, I swear to God. You want to see the match schedule, right? As much as you like it. Look. The individual competition is almost over. From here on out, it's a team competition. Huh. That's why that's true. The next opponent is an elite assault ship commissioned by the Triple-Headed Alliance of the Southern Legion for special training. The combination of these force abilities is 2 with lightning, 2 with wind, 2 with lightning, 1 flame each. So 2 lightning, 2 wind, and then 2 lightning with 1 team issuing flame. This is a lineup that specializes in ultra high-speed assaults. The breakthrough in defeating Karen's team is Korea, who has the lowest combat power. If they can catch her right after the start, Karen's team has a 50% chance of winning. I love how they also made sure no one wanted to team up with them, so they would end up together. By acting all weird. Well, some of them weren't really acting. Karen Merritt's team versus Lillian Lauren's team. Lauren doesn't seem like a heroic last name. I've high hopes for you. Go for it! Go for it! She's cheering for the opposing team. Hey Karen, is that teacher cheering for us? People who work in education have pure hearts and are full of passion. Let's win this game in style and beautifully. Sure. Teacher, we'll do our best! Despite being there for such a short period of time, he was able to build such deep bonds with their students. To be honest, it's not really. It's kind of a one-way scenario. Which makes it even funnier that they can't really see that she's cheering for the opposing team and not for them. Maybe I was a little arrogant. Okay. Be sure to win, please. Looks like you're concentrating on winning. Something cute about you, newcomer. Honestly, I take it back though. I can kind of see the ship. I forgot about this. I can kind of see the ship. I do prefer the other ship, but I can kind of see it. Alright, here we go. I think I remember what happens here. Start. Yeah, I think I do remember. Yeah, I do remember. that was funny. Wow. Huh? They fell down. It didn't even begin. But 4 people collapsing in the middle of nowhere at the same time? There's a gap. Yeah. That's it, both left. It will be explained soon, don't worry. Are you kidding? You guys are going to be the future elite of the Southern Army, and yet you're going to lose your swear word in the middle of nowhere. Are you supposed to be some clumsy high school girls? No way. You're going to class every day with bread in your mouth. It's not like you're doing it, right? She's so mad that the supposedly future elites of the Southern Army lost, and that Karen, the team she wants to lose, because well, she wants to be lazy. One. Sir Jingfei, please be careful to not make any problematic comments. You're lucky, even if your opponent has trouble, you'll still get points. Just know what she wants. That's strange. Absolutely strange. Newcomer, where are you going? Wait. I might need to find an interpreter for this one. It's not showing up. Let me see if I can get the second line. Because the first one does here. Okay. It's possible. No way. No. Camera, camera. Here it is. I looked up and faced the camera. Dear headmate, I would like to access the database with faculty privileges. That's not how you call it now. Mr. Paradox, this is teacher, Wu Jingfei. Paradox. Well, the headmaid, essentially. But you'll see what headmaid isn't really headmaid. Because, well, it's the title anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's... No, I'm not gonna say anything, you'll see. Meow, what do you want to do? Meow. I would like to access the school's encrypted database with teacher privileges. The encryption level is D1. Nyan granted access. What do you want to check? Tiara Starlumus, a 6th-year student in the tactical department, was fighting against the military of Nagazoro City before she was officially registered as a student. Sorry, my bad. At our university. I need to get water again. I would like to see all of our operational records from that time. I'm gonna be right back. Let me get some water. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, chat wasn't updating for some reason. Wait, I need my phone. Hold up. As I was saying, yeah, chat wasn't updating, so sorry if I saw your message late. But yeah, Flora did die. And Callan, did we see Callan die? I'm not sure if we saw her die, but she was an artificial Ursher, so she was gonna die very shortly. She was already going a bit bad, and well, Flora died literally very shortly after we got attacked at the Glorious Covenant, which is already after we saw, or with Otto, but yeah. Especially on the moon, it was really dangerous for artificial Urshers. Same reason why Salute Well, if you know, you know. I'm glad Elsa survived. Actually, I wonder how Elsa did in his 45 years, if she's alive or not. Well, if she's alive, Mushoku Kika probably isn't because of the Nexus system. She wouldn't have that much of a lifespan left. How about Callan's clone? Where and how did she die? That's what I don't remember if they said it. I gotta look into Rereading 15 again. But she was controlled by the coordinator of will to attack Otto. And there were a lot of Honkai energy there, so it's very unlikely that she survived. Not to mention, the escape pod that she was on did crash. And so she was already probably hurt there. Then we saw her attack Otto, which, well, at the time she was controlled by the coordinator of will already. She was, I don't know if they said she died. If they did, it was in a passing line. But Flora also died shortly after being controlled and, well, being kind of with a crazy laugh, back at the thing. So she's likely dead, Callan. I don't know if they even mentioned if she was dead or not, but pretty sure she's dead. But I would have to read the chapter again. Oh, well, that part of the chapter. It's in Act 2. That much I do know. It's in Act 2. I know Flora's dead. I remember that part. I don't know about Callan, but I'm pretty sure she probably died. And if she wasn't confirmed dying, well, she definitely died shortly after, because no artificial Ursher could take that much Honkai energy. Not to mention the moon literally turning into a beast. So I don't know how Otto managed that, but Callan definitely wouldn't. Not with being an artificial Ursher with a LT Honkai energy on the moon. They basically, it overloads their core. So they're unless they became true Urshers, which, well, wouldn't really happen because Femirines would have noticed that when they brought Otto and Jannar from the moon. So that didn't happen. She would have died. So she probably died for sure, like 100%. Okay, let me get back on the interpreter. All right. Even though I'll probably be reading screenshots for now. I'd like to see all of her operational records from that time. Understood, meow. If you don't notice, the head maid isn't really a human. That's just a title. That's why they call her now Mr. Paradox as well. Miss Paradox. You're back, aren't you? Just in time. Your students are about to start their next team competition. Hiruma, senpai? What happened? I've been checking footage of Karen's team's operations before they entered the school. There's one thing I noticed. A student named Tiara Starlumus lies about her stigmata abilities. In the first place, her ability is not a heavy stigmata, but a stigmata of unknown identity called Stigmata of Domination. We saw that in Chapter 0. It's not new lore. We already knew this. It's basically being able to control anyone that is weaker than her as long as she makes physical contact with them. Stigmata of Domination? It says Stigmata of Control in GP, but in GP it says Machine Translation says Stigmata of Domination. Yes, it's an ability that allows you to command the target once you touch their body. This ability also has a side effect. It seems that the user is forced to accept some sort of the other person's feelings. The headmaid also agreed with my assessment. So experience part of them. I love Wu and Ingrid so much. They're pretty cool. I would ship them if I mean, to be honest, I guess you can ship multiple people if you want. I don't really ship too much, to be honest. But if I had to ship someone with Wu, yeah, it's Wu and Wang, and not for this chapter. It's for another reason. I plan on streaming that, so when we get there, you'll see what I mean. Maybe it's a bit too much though, for some people. It's a bit like retrospective kind of down bad. Like, yeah. So it'll be an interesting one. If the headmate agrees, I guess that's the case. However, the school admits that allows that they falsely report their stigmata abilities. Even classmates may become enemies in the future. Students are also careful when using stigmatas, unless they have a strong determination to remain in the school after graduation. Yeah, however, what would happen if those 4 people used that power to cheat on the entrance exam? Because they did that before the battle. Tiara already controlled all of them in a way. That in the match just now, Lillian's team all fell down in the middle of nowhere before the match. Just before the match started. That's what it was. However, no clear evidence has been found. Tiara, big brain. Tiara, are you feeling better now? I think she is. Oh no. Because she accepts the other person's feelings, by the way, which means she kind of takes in those feelings as if they were her own. That girl with white hair is super cute. I want to pat her on the head. I want to touch her chin. I want to touch her stomach. I want to touch... Oh no. Oh no, bro. What are those weird people that were on the enemy team? Oh no. And white hair. Wait, is it Tiara? Oh, it's Tiara, isn't it? Oh no. Talking about Tiara, isn't it? Apparently, she's still affected by the side effects. In her head, is mixed with other people's consciousnesses. Oh no, that person she controlled was a bit of a weird, I see, with a bit of a weird person. Even although it's only for a moment, I'll simultaneously interfering with the movements of the 4 relatively capable people. Can't help that. Hey, stupid blonde girl, I'm going to punch you in the face with this fist. Wait, is she back to normal? Or not? And she's very aggressive. I wonder if it'll be okay without Tiara in the next match. Was that another person's personality? Probably. I don't think Tiara will be that aggressive. Sure, it'll be fine. After comprehensively analyzing the abilities of all the new students, we found that the team from earlier had the highest chance of defeating us in terms of their strength. In other words, the biggest hurdle has already been overcome. I wonder if there are any other teams like us who have hidden their abilities. Wait, let me see if I can find it on the interpreter though. Because for some reason it was missing here. I'm just trying to find it, hold on. I'm nearly at the end of the chapter. If it's like the other part, It's probably gonna show after the chapter for some reason. This especially happens with the option kind of things where they give options. And sometimes they'll put it at the end of the chapter for some reason. I'm not sure how interpreter works with that. It's probably something to do with the files, but I'm not sure. So if I just go all the way to the end of the chapter, I should find it, probably. I hope. If not, I guess we're gonna have to keep going with translate. Do you have any personal headcanons for GGZ? Not really, to be honest. I'm not much of a personal headcanon person. I really am just more of a lore person, lore enjoyer. So I usually just enjoy the lore. I do have hopes, like copiums, I guess you could say that, but I don't really, like, for example, I really hope Yi ends up interacting with the cast a lot more in a more friendly manner, which I guess she has a bit with Karen in a way, but well, she's still herself, and well, she hasn't met, at least in chapter 1, in first half. I don't know about second half. Chapter 2, sorry. So I don't know if she's gonna interact with the rest. So that's one of the hopes I have, but it's not really a headcanon. It's just like I hope that happens. But yeah. But that's basically all I have. Aside from that, I'm more of just a lore enjoyer in general. With whatever lore there is. Okay, I think I might have found it. Hold up. I think I found it. These were the lines from earlier, so I should be able to find where I am now. It's right, yeah, it's after the chapter. The order is messed up here. Okay, there we go. Maybe, but it doesn't matter. Judging from the current schedule, our points are enough. The worst we can do is be in the top 10. Ew, I feel relieved if it's Saki who says that. Students, please pay attention. Students, please pay attention. Students, please pay attention. Students, we heard it. Students, please pay attention. The tactical 6th entrance examination currently being conducted this morning has been temporarily suspended. The tactical 6th entrance examination currently being conducted this morning has been temporarily suspended. Cancelled? Please return to the dormitory in an orderly manner and do not leave any garbage behind. Please return to the can you stop repeating them? To the dormitory in an orderly manner. The test is terminated? No, it's on hold. It's paused. Suspended. Temporarily suspended. Okay, I think I'm back to where I was, so it's time to go all the way back. Hold up. Okay, I think I'm near where I was. Tiara, check the forums. I'll take a look at it now, so wait. The forum has really exploded. They were all discussing why we were so strong, and some even wanted to change their bets, but it was too late. The investment window for guessing the bets was closed by the chat room management team at 3 AM today, and the odds are also locked. In other words, we won? Probably? Then let's start celebrating. I love a lot. It's just like, yeah, you know, it's kind of still on pause, right? So it didn't finish yet, but we probably won, right? Let's celebrate. Oh, they're so wholesome. She took the champagne literally. Is that Ash? That's not champagne. I just realized. In fact, I think they said it, if I recall. Well, opening bottle sounds probably. Open the champagne, Laniat. Tiara, are you really popping champagne? Lani, if you don't celebrate during the triumphal procession, it would be disrespectful. Karen, why do I smell a sweet scent? Hey, Laniat, that's orange soda in your hand. Laniat, orange soda, but the boss told me it's champagne. Alright, the product name listed on the bottle is orange soda. I know. I just thought that drinking alcohol is not good for my health, so I brought some soda that looks similar. That person is really stubborn, Tiara. I don't know if she's just trying to make it sound like she knew what she got, or if she was actually legit about wanting to be healthy. I don't know about that, to be honest. Eat and drink. Speaking of which, why was the exam suddenly cancelled? Or else suspended? Maybe something suddenly happened in the school? Doesn't matter, I'm too tired to think about that, to care about that kind of thing. I always have an uneasy feeling. What's the reason? Huh? What's the reason for Karen's uneasiness? Well, I can't really say it, I just feel there's a sense of uncertainty. Can only say it's intuition, and I always trust my intuition. Aku is the kind of person who believes in logical judgment, right? If Aku also thinks it's okay, I won't worry about it. Karen literally saying she believes in anything Aku says. Anyway, since we're not allowed to take the exam, we have nothing else to do. No, there is. Tiara, please show everyone the account number. By the way, I need to get my charger, otherwise my phone's gonna shut down in a bit. I'm not gonna be able to read chat, so I'm gonna get my charger real quick. Won't take long, don't worry. Alright, I'm back. Oh, by the way, Maria Shariak, do you have any? Speaking about the headcanons and the hopes or copiums, whatever you want to call them, from earlier, do you have any hopes for like Gakuen's story, or like hoping anything happens with, I don't know, some character from before, or maybe a new character? Just out of curiosity. Okay, I need to get the charger out of the way. It's gonna be difficult to type with this. How do I put this? Maybe here. Okay. Alright. I think I can continue now. Alright, Tiara, could you show everyone your account? Account? Well, as I told you before, okay. This is it. Let me see. I think Desu means something, right? Okai Gakuen, Yoro Zuya Desu. What does Desu mean in, I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese. I know that means something because the name of the official Okai Gakuen 2 Bilibili account has Desu in it. Whatever that means, because I honestly have no idea. Desu. Japanese? Okay, hold up. Because that has some meaning. Verbal ending. I don't think so. Is it Chinese? Or is it like just something global? Like what the heck is Desu? Supply Japanese linking verb meaning to be as well as other forms of the verb. Western fans and anime fans sometimes that is the end of sentence sound cute and imitate Japanese. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. What the heck does Desu mean? If anyone knows, let me know. I might honestly just ask that around, because I've seen that several times. And I don't mean in game, I mean like in Bilibili. I have no idea what that means though. And identifying something as a noun or describing what? I'm so confused. I'm not sure what that means. It's in English words as well. I mean like global, like I don't know, what do you call the, well, you know, what most Europeans, America, everything, the kind of language you use. I forgot the name of the alphabet. There's a, is it Romantic? No. Where does our alphabet come from? I know I studied that. Like our current alphabet, where did it originate? Either way, you get what I'm talking about. Not Japanese kanji or anything. So, no need to go into where the heck the alphabet came from. I'm pretty sure I studied that before, but I forgot. I know this is impossible, but I wish we could maybe see Kika. Maybe she is in Nepal like Shua was in Reborn. Actually, wait, that's probably not gonna work for her. I was thinking reconstructive surgery for Kika. I think that helps with, I mean, like affect aging in general, as we saw before. But that probably wouldn't solve the other issues. It would be really, I would be really happy to see Kika though, especially if she was still with Elsa, because well, they were finally gonna get together, but well, we weren't gonna see much story because Kika was probably gonna die soon. But if we somehow managed to see them alive and I like Kika with Elsa, for some reason, maybe they managed to extend Kika's lifespan somehow, that would be really cool. I agree. That would be really nice, honestly. I don't think it's likely, but that would be amazing. Alright, I'm gonna continue. I'm not sure what Desu means. If anyone knows, let me know. Oh, wait, they might explain. What is Desu? Let me see what GP says, because GP is longer as usual. Maybe it's just the way it's written. What exactly is Desu? Okay, never mind. It said the same thing with one extra word. The word Desu comes from a language in the AD period. AD being the period before the Legion era, so before 2027. Stop talking, let me explain. This is the one Chiwa counts. A what? What the heck does one Shiwa mean? The corporate culture of one Shiwa means that we can enjoy blessings differently from... What? What did I open? Oh my god, close that. Some anime. I hope I'm not suddenly getting this video deleted because 3 seconds of an anime voice. That's kind of scary. Okay. Hopefully nothing happens. Yeah, maybe I should download the stream directly after this stream is over, just in case it somehow manages, someone deletes it or something. Because there was 3 seconds of an anime voice. Doesn't matter, so I'll explain it to you. This it's your user account is. They didn't say the one Shiwu term here, so maybe either that was a CN thing or it means you. I still don't know what Yorazuya means. I mean, how can I say it? I was able to get into Okai Gakuen, so I thought I'd brag about it on the internet. Of course you would. Thought that was the name of the account. Yorazuya. It says in the Chinese translation too. House of 10,000 businesses. What? I'm so confused. You know what? Let's just ignore the names and keep going. Hopefully to explain, because I don't remember this either. Maybe I resell some things or something like that. I searched for this username for Yorazuya Desu. Is that what it says? Okai Gakuen. I know Okai Gakuen is written on the first one. Yeah, Okai Gakuen Yorazuya Desu. Is it also true that Sirius family were disciples of Fuwa? Or it was in Sirius biography in the Mera has wiki. Were they? I don't remember. I know Totori was a descendant of someone who was part of Levy's experiments, and they had part of the power of the Jingwei, I think it was called. Yeah, the Jingwei, the bird, and that's why they had that thing in her forehead. It was after Levy's experiments. One of them survived, and she had a child, and she went to the child was alive, and she went to China afterwards, and they had the red mark on her forehead, and that would end up being Totori's family, and also why they had connections to Jingwei. I don't know about Situ though, but I haven't looked for Situ lore outside of Reborn 14. I don't know if he has anything in the library. I could check after this stage. So I'm not sure if that's the case, but I know that Totori was related to Fuwa in a way because her family was the descendants of someone who had the blood of Jingwei because of, well, Levy's experiments back in Europe, but they eventually went to China, as is also explained in Reborn 14. But it's also the red mark, the red forehead on the red mark on the forehead is also the person with that appears at the end of Legacy Chapter 6, Legacy's final chapter, kind of like tying Reborn and Legacy together in a way. Well, the lore, anyways. I just tried searching. Why are you teasing your friends? Sorry. Actually, quite a lot of people following me. Wait, following me? Hold up, let me check the translation on image translate. Seems like you have a lot of followers. Okay, that makes more sense. But seems like these people are gathering to watch the online fight. Online fights. Yeah, she likes to get in those. Sounds about right. Yara. No way I can run an account as an everything guy. I'm just trying to teach the people who criticize me via DM how scary the internet is. She leaks their IPs, quite literally. Chapter 0. Well then, is there anyone DMing me asking for DMing you asking for help? There it is, someone who asks for favors, Rob. Someone asks for help in a private message. Does that mean you can fully responsible as jack of all trades? Wait a second. Why is this so different? To look after a building, a caretaker. I suppose asking for help. I guess that makes sense. It's saying differently between GP and CN. I'm not just going to CN one, otherwise I'm gonna get confused. The machine transition of CN one. Well, how about this, Yara? For the next period of time, I will operate this account and collect possible events in Agazora City. After the end, the account will be returned to you. I have a lot of sub accounts, so I don't really care. Damn. In other words, next we have to solve the living difficulties in Agazora City based on the feedback from the account. Well, to improve the overall robustness of the plan. So it basically would increase their score and would help them with a bet. Even outside the thing, because that does count into the practical score. Was helping outside. That's also why we did all those commissions in the cyberspace, aside from, you know, actually getting level, because I need to get level 5 to be able to bet on the new bets for the entry students. That makes sense. What do you think, Tiara? I'd still have to go out to do volunteer work, but in order to pay back the money, well, okay. Anything better than being a mascot, right? What about Laniat? Laniat? Oh, sorry, I'm still reading the accounts post. Even though it's a bit vulgar, it's still quite entertaining. Oh no. Tiara, what did you write? Anyway, the next goal is... So before the teacher notifies us to resume the exam, or notifies us to end the exam, and officially announce the results, we continue to operate in Agazora City to increase the overall score. Yep, and this is where the second one comes in. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like these parts of the chapter, this one and the cyberspace, too much. It's not like the cyberspace one. The lore was funny sometimes. The fact that they also called it Okai Gakuen 2, the second academy, kind of like being a reference to the game itself. But the side tasks, they're kind of pointless, not gonna lie. So kind of wish they didn't exist. I'm so glad that isn't the case in chapter 2 though, or in chapter 0 for that matter. It was just a chapter 1 thing. But yeah, there is another one. This time the map isn't in cyberspace, but in the Nagazora City, the different areas we were in already. That is gonna be this map is. Now there is one really cool side task here that you can do, which involves Kyusho and Karen. So that's gonna be an interesting one. In fact, I thought it was gonna be earlier in the chapter, but it's in this part. So like, there is some cool moments, but overall, some parts are kind of boring. Like tearing down 30 advertisements. Bro, I spent so long looking for the last one, and it was just hidden a bit, and I couldn't find it. So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because, well, I didn't memorize 30 locations, obviously. So I'm gonna have to find them again. I think what I'm gonna do, and this is what I did with the last part of the cyberspace, but, well, that was kind of unnecessary, because I took like 3 minutes to find the last one. I thought it was gonna take longer. So it resulted in a very short video. But I am going to do this as a video again. This time the entire thing. I'm gonna do it at my own time, do all the side tests, do it 100%, so I get literally all the challenges, everything 3-starred, and I'm gonna publish it as a video. Of course, if I'm looking for something for too long, I'm gonna cut that out so you don't have to look at me look for something for like 20 minutes. I hope that's not like the 30th ad again, because I took so freaking long looking for that damn ad. Going to one location, then the other, and then go back because I couldn't find it. And it was just a bit hidden, but it was definitely there the whole time. Yeah, that could happen again. Hopefully not, but yeah. I'm gonna record this as a video, and then next stream... actually, probably not next stream. No idea if I'm gonna do retro or this chapter next, but well, next stream that we do chapter 1, I'm gonna be continuing from here, which we have to complete this first. So that is the plan. Did you read Gakuen's Kira story, Gradually Shining Star? I don't think I did. The only Kira stories I read were the ones that had Maria Shariak and stuff already involved, like there's a manga. I read the manga as well. There's a manga, right? Is that what you're talking about? But if we're talking about the retro Kira story, or the part where Kiana trained with Kira in the early Reborn in chapter 1, before chapter 1, I haven't read those yet. Some of the early Reborn events I did miss. And I'm still going back to read. One of the second eruption manga. Wait, is it the manga then? I might have read it. Hold on. Let me check the manga decks. I might have read it if that's the case. I thought you were talking about an event in game. Okay, Gakuen. Hold up, I'm gonna check if I read it, if it's the one I'm thinking about. Okay, Other side of happiness, awakening winds, repeating dream, picture book world. The moment of shining light, probably. Colorless destination faded. Oh no, the Shigeru origin, gradually sighting star. I found it. She also member of the Shariak family. Oh yeah, I've read this. This is the one with Maria Shariak. Yeah, I've read this one, and there's her. And there's them. From my guy back there to usually not vice versa. Yeah, they put them in. Salome and Nigrath. Well, used to be Nigrath. Not really Nigrath. Wait, is she? Wait, no. Wait, is that? No, I think Nigrath. The gray-haired one. No, that's good. No, that's Kira. Hold up. No, I looked at it wrong. No, that's just Salome. I thought I saw Nigrath for a second. Interesting. Especially in the early days, they did do a lot of mixing up. Like, you have Azure Waters being kind of like also in Gakuen 2 and Okai back 3rd. But if you check the Chinese translation, and I repeat this again and again, so the Sea of Quanta was not mentioned in Azure Waters. It's only in the English translation that was added later on. The Chinese one doesn't have that. So yeah, just saying. Also, that's part of retrospective. But yeah, Salome is actually here. And also, I forgot her name, but I'm pretty sure there's another character here. Let me switch. That's also from Honkai Impact 3rd. Her. That's so weird, actually. I forgot they were there. Look here, as well. Well, we have Maria. before she got all mad with everything. I kind of feel bad for Maria Shariak though. Yeah, she is there. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, we're getting a new story tomorrow. Well, I've already read it, so, but it's a really great one. It's a happy and awesome. So where is it? News. I'm gonna read this on stream. Reread this on stream eventually. I'm probably gonna take my time though on like chapter 1, because well, after chapter 2 we've already caught up and we did it on stream. Chapter 2 first half, that is. And that one was actually, it's on the channel, and that one was an actual reaction for once, because I hadn't done that yet, and it was a really great time doing that for the first time on stream. But for times I'm rereading chapters, because I've already read that, I'm probably gonna do it a lot slower. So I hope that's alright with you. Of course, if you want to read it early, you can, of course, well, install the game firstly, so you can actually experience the gameplay, and secondly, use the GGZ cutscene interpreter. If you don't know how to install the game, check out Nick's Crimson English patch guide, and you'll find a guide on with the link included in the description on how to install the English patch, which does work for Retro and Reborn, but for anything in Gakuen you are gonna have to use the GGZ cutscene interpreter. If you look that up, you'll also find that it's the Amaryllis Works website, and you can read it as well. But I'm probably gonna read it slowly, but this story is really amazing, so highly recommend it. We're gonna be continuing to read Retro in the meantime, and I do also want to return to Okai Impact 3rd when chapter 3 releases. I think that's only in the middle of the patch though, so it might be a while actually. The girl with the white hair is Patricia. Oh yeah, Patricia. Okay, thank you. I forgot about her name. I knew she was. Wasn't she? No. No, that was the other girl that looks like a guy. I was gonna say Carl's mother, but no, that's the other girl, which looks like a guy. If you know what I'm talking about. Also forgot their names. They were in the military too. Well, you know what I'm talking about. I forgot their name though. Is there anything we can do? No, there isn't. I should do daily. I'm gonna do dailies and then I'm gonna hop off the stream. I do want to wake up early tomorrow. You know what's gonna happen? Little Kiana, or as I say, Kiana's last soul fragment. I'm sorry, I had to say that. Is having her banner finally. I've been waiting for it. I am gonna pull for the skin. Where is it? Is it not here? I know it was announced on Twitter. Oh, there it is. So you can get the little Kiana skin. It's a 3% chance. It's also really adorable. I've seen the entry animation. I don't know if she has more animations or not, but I do want to see it. Although I've seen the ones that are in the 10.2 trailer. If you want to check that. And I've been waiting for it, so I am gonna pull. I'm kind of scared because I wanted to get to 50 pulls and 50,000 crystals. Sorry, 28,000 before I pulled for anything. I'm not quite there yet, so if I get unlucky, I could really go down a lot. But at least I'm guaranteed. Alright, dailies. Firstly, how am I doing in this event? Not this one. The Ninty event, because that's ending tomorrow as well. And I need to be a pretty good rank to be safe. I don't feel safe at rank 62. Top 1%. Alright, hopefully by doing the stamina here, that will be enough. So we still need to use my daily stamina. It's only 5 hours left, and there is a discounted stamina, so let's do that real quick. And then we can do the rest of the dailies. I just want to see how far I get with the daily stamina in this event. And I stopped using Cele because I've done the spray challenge. Still need to do the shotguns challenge, but I don't have a good one. So in order to just get done faster, I'm just using my turret build. Probably lower the audio of the game. Okay. Hold up, I'm gonna lower it a bit and then I can also increase it on stream. It's a bit loud. Alright, let's keep going. What? I accidentally opened something on Mumu. I wonder when Silver Spray will get out of meta. Because it's been in the meta since it was introduced to 9.5. And it's literally one of the best items of the game. And it still hasn't been replaced in 11.2, so... it's actually insane. I'm really glad though, at least I can keep using the Silver Spray. It has a really cool custom animation as well with Silver, as you saw there. Alright, I do need to do the other ones as well, so let me go ahead. Has this reset? No. Oh, I still need to do the rotary trial if I want to get all those crystals. Chloe, oh wait, no, today's Kira. Chloe was yesterday. It's just that it doesn't update because I had the game open before the daily reset. Tomorrow is Yai Sakura. I've already unlocked all the auto skips though, so I don't really have to do the fights. Bingo events. I already got the Kazuna here though. Alright, woo. This is for my luck tomorrow with little Kiana. Because we're doing this fortune telling, so come on. This is gonna determine our luck with little Kiana. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be like 100. Oh no. They're not well matched. That's... I sure hope this doesn't determine my luck with little Kiana tomorrow. 48, okay. Alright. I'm joking, it doesn't, but... I seriously hope it doesn't. That better not be foreshadowing. Oh wait, I'm not too early out of there. You think they'll add more on back third characters to GGC? If they do, I think it's probably gonna be through the Okai collab, Okai Cross collab. They've done that sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't have any impact on the story, like the Elysia collab. Like, sure, it had a story, but firstly, it happened in Avalon. I mean, that's the same as the Ursh of Reason collab. It happened in Avalon, which means it was treated as an electronic phantom. Secondly, why is Elysia's event like in the middle of the end of the world? Like, it makes no sense. So while the HOR one is canon-ish, because, well, she's treated as an electronic phantom most likely, so it's kind of left in the air. But the Elysia one isn't. Point being, I think they'll introduce them that way, probably without making too much sense. Probably not making them canon again. Rita was, but she had her own story in GC. But yeah, I think that's when we get more on Impact third characters in GGC. When? I'm not sure. They haven't done that in a while, actually. Since 9.6. Usually we get them like once per year. And we didn't have a Okai Cross collab these years. So I'm not sure if they decided to stop or not. I'm also really hoping we eventually get GGZ characters in Honkai Impact 3rd. I want to see Kyusho, Femi-Rin, Z-String, anyone, honestly. Oh. We don't have to do anything here. I was kind of hoping, since we're in Mars now, it could be, and with a lot of new characters, it could be a chance for GGZ characters to make it into Honkai Impact 3rd. Well, variants of them anyways. Sadly, that hasn't been the case so far. Oh, look, she's playing Tetris. Alright, that's the Yokai Gakuen dailies completed. I really like this Kikuya Kizuna. Oh, is today Thursday? Oh, today is also the weekly reset. But I can do it another time. Okay, yeah, that's gonna update tomorrow, like 4 AM, I think. Alright, this. We got 480 stamina spent, so we'll do that, and then we'll leave the rest for tomorrow. Because I also wanna... I just want to be at the save point for Ninja Kizuna, which I think I already am, but I just want to be 100% sure. Not Ninja Kizuna, sorry, Ninja skin. Afterwards, I do want to try out having some stamina tomorrow, so I can actually try out the Kiana skin in battle, because I am gonna get her 100%. I just hope I don't have to spend too many crystals for it. So we are gonna wait the rest of the stamina that I have for the discounted ones. I really like the Shion skin. It is paid, sadly, but it's a really good one. It does have custom animations and voice lines, for that matter. She has a really cool familiar animation. Sadly, my familiar animation is on cooldown, so wait a second. Let me show you. The cooldown's down here. It's the purple thingy that's going down in the circle. Alright, here it is. It's actually a full screen animation there. Honestly, don't see Yusri making Honkai back third or Sosa 9, so I basically feel a role in the story. Yeah, you could say that. That's why the only way she would make it would be like in Mars. But Shenchue is there. Shenchue fills that role. Even though, well, she's technically just Dreams to Entropy's colleague. But she fills that role, so... yeah. I don't see it anymore, sadly. We had a chance, but that chance is gone, I think. Sadly, yeah. That chance is probably gone. And the U-string... Femi Rain's part is probably just Copium. I really wish, but that's probably not gonna happen. Our only chance is if we have like a separate Bubble Universe story. Kind of like Captain Verse, but without the Captain, please. You just focus on like a single Bubble Universe. And make it feel like a separate main story. And use that to make like a whole bunch of character variants. This is probably just a fever dream. It's never gonna happen. But I would really like it, honestly. And kind of focus it on that. Of course, they probably would focus around like other Bubble Universe as well. Because, well, they'd have to keep themselves stable. They probably need a nether anchor. And as we learned in Captain First, they don't seem to last for long, too. So, how much would it take to keep a Bubble Universe going for a long time? This is the ninja skin. We're gonna get this tomorrow. I'm not sure if they send this out as soon as the event ends, like an hour later, or if it's only at 4 PM, my time anyways. So I might not get this during when I'm recording the Kiana video. We might only get this in the afternoon. I'm not sure how that works. 51, okay, that's a pretty good spot, honestly. I'm gonna keep using the rest of the 7. At least I have like 182 more. And I think I do have some here. Oh, did I already spend it. But I'll do that right now on my phone before I go to bed. So I think I'm gonna end it for now. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna be recording the next part, the ones with all the side tasks as well, the parts in Nagazora City, off stream, and I'm gonna publish that as a video when I'm done with that. And then next time we stream chapter 1, we're gonna continue from after the this Nagazora part, once I've 100%ed it. So then we'll keep going from here. So that's the plan. But I'm gonna end it for now, though. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for Miria Shariak for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a great night or day, depending on your time zone. And peace. Wait, I just saw your comment just now before I go. Honestly, I think they might have based it on that. Max pointed it out. The fact that they have the banner. So, yeah. Maybe they took inspiration from Maria Shariak for it. Yeah, they both use the Shariak flag as a weapon. Yeah. I think that might have taken inspiration from Maria. I think they might have remembered Maria there. Thank you for the stream and good luck on the polls. Thank you. Alright, I'll see y'all next time. Have a great night. Peace.